If your clients are asking you about the market and you don't have an answer, you are already behind. Here's what every agent in Wisconsin needs to know about 2025.
What's the most common question you hear from buyers and sellers asking about the market in 2025?
In 2025, I think buyers are asking a lot about interest rates and if now is a good time to buy.
Why do you think so many agents struggle to give clients a confident answer?
I think a lot of agents struggle to give a confident answer because I know they don't have people providing what we provide here at HomeTeam4u, which is what is actually going on with the market. I think a lot of agents, you could say, is this a buyer's market or a seller's market? Maybe they could tell you which one it is, but if you ask them why, would they know? They wouldn't necessarily know because those aren't the things that are taught when it comes to, real estate school and training. That is something that we do teach here, and we make sure that our agents have all of that kind of information so that they can confidently help their clients.
How has HomeTeam's training made you more confident with your clients?
Yeah, the training has constantly evolved, which I think is really, really important because I have been here for a while, and getting started, I did have a lot of background knowledge because I was a part of those trainings the whole time. But even still, I still go to trainings every week, and any new stuff that comes out, like I want to learn and I want to be practicing and learning from those around me as well. And that just helps me to continue to stay confident as the market changes and the rules change and all of that. I think the training is very important and definitely makes me a more confident agent.
So what happens when an agent can't explain what's really going on with things like interest rates or inventory?
So the hard part when an agent can't explain what's going on with inventory and interest rates and things like that, they have clients that are trusting them for their advice and experience making one of the largest purchases in their life. And if you have an agent that doesn't understand how those things work, they aren't able to give appropriate advice to their clients. So it is actually critical to know what's going on in the market.
What's one deal you won because you knew the market better than the competition?
Many come to mind, and I have won many because of the education and the knowledge that I have gained being a part of a team that's got so much longevity and so much experience in the business. But something that comes to mind right off the bat for me on that is a deal that I won because I stayed in communication with the listing agent. I asked questions, I considered what the sellers wanted, and when it's a seller's market, that's what you need to do. And that's what I did. And so asking a simple question allowed my buyers who didn't necessarily have the highest offer win because we honored what the sellers wanted versus what the buyer's agent, the other one, thought they could do.
How does relying on headlines or social media chatter hurt agents in real conversations with clients?
Yeah, that's actually something that's very interesting. I get a lot of our responses from our more nurtured leads, and we're reaching out to people and people are saying, oh, I'm waiting for the interest rates to go down, and they're listening to, what they're hearing on TikTok and what they are, maybe hearing on the news. And the actual truth of the matter is rates actually just went down, but they aren't looking or getting their information in the right place, which makes it, a point where we need to try and educate them so that they can make the right decision and know what's really going on.
How does HomeTeam4u train agents to become knowledge brokers for their clients?
So one of the things that we do is we regularly provide our clients with information as to what is happening in the market, what we're seeing with inventory, with absorption rates, as well as our company. We watch what's happening with offers and what we're seeing. So we're able to say with accuracy, we are seeing that people are needing to write about this much to be able to win offers, which really, really helps our clients.
So what makes our coaching and updates different from what agents might get at other brokerages?
So what makes it really different is beyond that we're going to give people the information so that they know what's going on with the interest rates and inventory and those things, we're teaching them what goes behind it and the why. If you understand why this is happening, it's much easier to be able to explain that to your clients and relate it to their situation.
How does it feel to have a broker leadership team that celebrates wins with you?
Well, for me, having the celebration over the wins is very important. I really love that part of being on a team, and to have your leaders recognize your hard work and reward you for all that hard work with a little bit of fun, or maybe a lot of bit of fun, is really fun, and it's very enjoyable, and it makes it a place that you want to be a part of.
Can you give us an example of how you prepare the team to answer those tough client questions?
So when our agents get tough questions from their clients, the first thing is, if they're not sure how to answer it, don't just make something up. We need to really dig in because these answers matter to our clients. So we have resources within our team leads, our admin, our mentors that our clients or our agents can go to, and they can find out specifically the correct answers to those questions so that they can go back and give the answers to their clients and confidently give them the right advice.
Why should an agent who feels like they're winging it with clients consider HomeTeam4u?
If you feel like you are winging it with clients, coming to HomeTeam4u will give you the confidence to have all of the knowledge that you can share with those clients, so it no longer feels like you are winging it. We will keep you up to date and get you all the training that you're going to need.
So when was the last time most brokers trained their agents on the market, and how is HomeTeam different?
So it's hard to speak on when other people were doing the training, but I do know that from when people are coming in, they're telling me they're not getting training. We do a lot of training here. We have many, many weekly training sessions. And for example, if you say, I don't understand this, we will likely create a training and make sure that we're getting that out for you, because if you're wondering about it, somebody else is wondering about it, and we want to make sure everybody has all the information. When was the last time your broker trained you to be the knowledge broker? At HomeTeam4u, we don't just give you leads, we make sure you know exactly what to say when the client calls.